Hey, Finding the Flavor family. Okay, so today I found a cool video on the internet by Insider Copyrights. I don't own the rights to this video, but basically talking about the most iconic foods in every state. All right, so let's take a trip across America, which of course we can't right now because of the coronavirus. But let's see what the most iconic foods in every state are.
From Maine lobster rolls to
That
New
look
York
good.
pizza, here is each state's favorite food. Alabama's pick is smoked chicken with white
Yes,
sauce.
chicken
Chicken
quarters,
is smoked for
white
hours
sauce.
and then dunked in a tangy white sauce.
Oh, I've heard about the Alabama
Alaska commercially
white sauce,
harvests more than one.
but never tasted it. Heard about it. I need to taste it though. Salmon. Okay, Alaska, of course, that makes sense.
It can be cooked a number of ways. Grilled, smoked,
Sauté, grill.
cured, you name it.
They
The
say like
Sonoran
burgers a
dog
lot.
is originally from Mexico, but is extremely popular in Arizona. The bacon-wrapped hot dog is topped with beans, onions, tomato, and a drizzle of mustard and
Look good.
jalapeno salsa.
Jalapeno sauce, I like
Arkansas
spicy
takes
stuff.
its cheese dip very seriously.
Oh,
There's even
yes.
a World Cheese Dip Championship in Little Rock every year.
Reminds me of something.
90% of the avocados
Why
produced
is it going so fast? Reminds me of something that my mentor introduced me to. It's called Rotel. It's the best thing ever. Haven't had it. You need it in your life.
in the U.S. come from California.
Avocados,
And it's not
yep.
just guacamole and avocado toast that's
guac.
being made. There are avocado burgers, fries, chocolate, and even beer. Rocky Mountain oyster
Hold on. Avocado burgers? That's a lot of avocado for a bun. Rocky, what in the world?
are a Colorado specialty. And they're not oysters. They're deep-fried bull testicles.
The
Some say they
devil
taste
is a
like
lie.
baby calamari. New Haven-style pizza, also known as a
Burnt
Pete's,
pizza.
is characterized by its coal-fired thin crust. It originated at the Frank Pepe Pizzeria, which is also known for its white clam pizza.
That look good.
Chicken and slippery dumplings is a Delaware comfort food.
Slippery dumplings.
These slippery dumplings are rolled out paper
Why not
thin
make
and
them-
cut into large rectangles.
What makes them slippery though?
The Cuban sandwich is made with ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese,
Okay,
pickles,
not
and
popular in
mustard.
Georgia.
It was created by Cuban immigrants in Florida. The peach cobbler is one of the most popular desserts in Georgia, especially since the peach is the official state.
I don't prefer peach. I prefer apple, but peach is good. In Georgia, it's served a lot. Almost every restaurant. With a buffet.
Is the official state fruit. Poke is native to
Poke.
Hawaii. It consists of diced raw fish such as salmon or tuna tossed in sauce. Idaho grows the most potatoes in the U.S.
Yep.
These potatoes are made into French fries, chips, and other carb delights.
Whole
While
bunch
there
of
is a
carbs.
debate on
Deep
which
dish. I
restaurant
love
has
me a
the
good
best,
slice of
it's
deep dish.
irrefutable that Chicago deep dish pizza is a must-have. The gooey treat is baked in a pan and full of cheesy goodness.
Look at them carbs. Look at
Indiana
them carbs.
loves its pork tenderloin sandwiches.
Now that's something I need.
Especially when they're fried to crispy perfection. These sandwiches are known
Making
for
me
being
hungry.
bigger than your face. The made right
That's 2 meals
sandwich
to one.
is a loose meat beef sandwich. It's kind of like a sloppy
never had
joe
that
without
before.
the sauce. It can get a little bit messy, but it is
Yeah, you
totally
think?
worth it. Kansans love their barbecue ribs.
I do too.
Baby backs are coated with special rub and smothered with finger-licking barbecue sauce.
Perfect.
The hot brown is an open-faced sandwich consisting of turkey, tomato, Mornay
What
sauce,
in the
and
world?
bacon.
I've never had
It's
that
put under
before.
a broiler until crispy and brown, and was invented in the Brown Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky.
Peas and
Gumbo is a Louisiana
Gumbo.
treasure, and also
Oh,
the state's
yes.
official cuisine. The dish has its roots in many different cultures, including African, French, and Choctaw.
French gumbo,
Often
yes.
served from a big pot, it's
Very
filled
classy,
with chicken
very
and
fancy.
sausage
Usually made
or a
with
seafood
a
medley.
wine as a base too.
Lobster
Little wine
rolls
sauce in
rule
there.
in Maine, especially since 90% of
Lobster
U.S.
rolls,
lobsters are
yeah.
caught
That
off
look-
the Maine coast.
That
A
look
lobster
dry.
roll is piled high with large chunks of lobster with little to no fillers. Marylanders are obsessed with crab, and one of the best
Mm-hmm.
ways to eat it is crab cake. Just don't forget to add some Old Bay.
Put that seasoning in
No
them
food
cakes.
is more iconic in Massachusetts than
Clam
clam
chowder,
chowder. This creamy soup is filled with vegetables, cream, stock, and clams. Get it in a bread bowl to make it extra special. Mackinac Island fudge is a must-have in Michigan. There are over 13 fudge shops, collectively
That's a lot of
making more than
chocolate.
10,000 pounds of fudge daily during the
That's a
peak
lot.
travel season, making Mackinac Island America's fudge
Bet
capital.
them dentists make a lot over there.
Nothing screams Minnesota more than tater tot hot dish. Vegetables,
What in the
ground beef,
world is
and
that?
cream of mushroom soup are topped with tater tots and roasted to golden perfection. You can find the
bean dip
best
crossed
fried
with
catfish in Mississippi. Not
casserole.
surprising, since the state is the world's leading producer of pond-raised catfish. Toasted
Mississippi,
ravioli
yes.
is St. Louis's fun take on the pasta dish. Each ravioli
Catfish.
is breaded, fried, and served with marinara sauce. Huckleberries are grown in the northwestern United States,
Huckleberry, fine.
especially in the mountainous parts of Montana, and
Never
they can
had a
be made
huckleberry.
into anything.
Syrup, huckleberry
Ugh. I never had a huckleberry. I wonder if it tastes more like a blueberry or more like a blackberry. Even though I know it looks like a blueberry. I don't know.
jam, huckleberry breakfast girls, Huckleberry man, berry cherry pretzels, huckleberry sauce, huckleberry.
You get it. Chili with a cinnamon roll is a
The
match
devil
made in
is a
heaven.
lie.
This pairing has been served as a school lunch in the Midwest.
They need a, yeah, it's just the Midwest. I never heard that before. Chili is cinnamon. Chili, cinnamon roll. Well, I don't know. I ain't knocking it till I try it. You know, that's what the saying goes. Don't knock it till you try it. So the cinnamon, the sweetness of the cinnamon might go well with the savory of the chili. But I don't know. That's easy, very easy to mess that up. I never had that before. I never even heard of that before.
Since the 1960s.
I never heard of it.
Pre-coronavirus, buffet culture was big in Las
Pre-coronavirus.
Vegas. Prices range from $5 for a breakfast buffet to $65 at the Bacchanal buffet at Caesar's Palace,
Mm-hmm.
which included unlimited prime rib and crab legs. Apple cider donuts are a New England favorite.
Whoa, wait.
New Hampshire is home to many apple orchards.
$65 for a buffet. I need to see lines of filet mignon, caviar. I mean, come on now. $65 for a buffet, that's crazy. Well, depends on, of course, what they're serving them, but I don't know. Well, yeah, it's out there in Vegas. People with money can go to them.
Orchards,
Mm-hmm.
including the oldest continuously operated one in America, Applecrest Farms. Saltwater
look at it,
taffy
Molly.
dates back
Saltwater
to the 1880s
taffy,
in
yep.
Atlantic City, New
Pretty
Jersey.
good.
A mixture of corn syrup, sugar, and butter is
least I
stretched
think
until
so.
it becomes aerated, then individually wrapped. The New Mexico chili is
Green
a staple
chili.
ingredient in New Mexico cuisine.
love salsa
It starts
verde and
out
green
as a
chili
green
in it.
pepper and ripens into a red one. It's often roasted or made into a puree. New York pizza is legendary.
Yes, it is.
Some say it's the New York City tap water that gives the dough its characteristic foldable yet crispy crust.
It probably is.
There are two barbecue styles in North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
Eastern and Lexington. Eastern lays claim to whole hog
whole pig.
barbecuing, while Lexington style mostly uses pork shoulder
shoulder,
meat with a
yep.
ketchup-based sauce.
Nuh-uh.
Nashua soup is rich and creamy.
That was too liquidy. Too liquidy. I need substance for my barbecue sauce. That's a barbecue drink. That's not a sauce.
Filled with potato and small dough balls. This dish comes from the German Russians who settled in North Dakota.
No wonder it looks like a pilgrim meal.
The buckeye is a peanut butter ball dipped in chocolate. It resembles the nut of the buckeye tree, often found in
Oh,
Ohio.
that's nice.
Chicken fried steak is the epitome of
Yes,
Southern
sir.
comfort
Yes,
food.
ma'am.
A large piece of beef steak is breaded and pan-fried, and you can't forget the gravy.
Need that gravy.
The
nicely
Marionberry
seasoned.
pie is an Oregon favorite.
Marionberry.
The
that sounds
Marionberry was
poisonous.
actually created at Oregon State University as part of a
is
berry
it?
developing partnership with the U.S. Department of Agriculture in the early 1900s.
Oh, how nice.
The Philly cheesesteak is
Philly.
world famous. A hoagie roll is loaded with an absurd amount of beefsteak.
Oh, my
Then
goodness.
provolone
Yes,
or
Lord.
cheese
Yes,
whiz is
Lord.
added on top. Stuffed
love a good
clams,
Philly.
also known as stuffies, are a local favorite in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
Giant quahog clams are stuffed with clam, herbs, and breading.
Hmm.
You've got to try a low country boil in South Carolina.
Low country
It
boil.
consists of shrimp, sausages,
Mm-hmm.
potatoes, corn, and some Old Bay. Chislick
Old Bay.
is pieces of cubed red meat, typically lamb, venison, or beef. It's usually grilled or deep fried. German and Russian immigrants are credited.
That's like those, you know, those little taste test things that they have at the little malls and stuff, the shopping malls, and in the Chinese areas, little Chinese restaurants, little taste test little things. That's what they look like.
credited with bringing the dish to South Dakota in the 1870s. Memphis-style ribs can be prepared dry or wet. Dry ribs are covered with a dry rub, while wet ribs are brushed with sauce throughout the cooking process.
And cooked with barbecue sauce on it.
Texas goes big for barbecue.
Woo-wee.
It's especially known for its juicy, fall-off-the-bone ribs and tender briskets that have been smoked all day.
Yes.
Jell-O is
Look at that. A little pink edge around is called a smoke ring, and that's just evidence of it being smoked in it, like a smoke or a grill or something like that, and just tasting really like that smoke, whatever wood has been burning in. And then you want that meat, the juices, the clear juices, and that meat looks like it's been resting. It's been resting good before it was cut into. And you rest the meat for a little bit. Resting meaning you just put the meat aside, don't touch it, don't cut into it. After you take it off the grill or out the oven or whatever it is, don't touch it so the juices can stay inside the meat and you not having to cut it and the juices start spilling out. That's what happens when you don't rest the meat. You gotta rest your meat when you're cooking. All right.
So popular in Utah that it's the official state snack. Utah culture is closely tied to Mormon culture, which also loves Jell-O. Vermont is the leading producer of maple syrup in the U.S.
Yes.
Tree sap is boiled into sugar and then filtered into syrup before making its way onto your pancakes.
Thank you, Vermont, for maple
Smithfield
syrup.
ham is a hometown favorite for Virginia. It's a specific form of ham cured in Smithfield, Virginia. Coffee culture is big in Washington. Home to coffee giant Starbucks, the state also has many independently owned coffee shops to fuel your caffeine cravings. West Virginians love their pepperoni rolls. They were invented as an easy lunch meal for coal miners in the 1920s. Wisconsin is considered the cheese state, and one of the best ways to eat cheese is cheese curds, whether they're eaten fresh or...
Funny story. I think I got introduced to cheese curds like the summer of 2017. I was doing a summer camp and some kids from Wisconsin came one week and they told me, oh, these things called cheese curds, they squeak in your mouth when you eat them. Like, what? But turns out they did. Fresh cheese curds do squeak in your mouth when you're chewing them.
Deep fried, they make an awesome snack. Bison steaks are popular in Wyoming.
I wanted bison.
They're described as having a lighter, slightly sweeter flavor than beef.
I wanted to taste bison. And that's the end of that. All right, guys, remember, like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you're not following me on Facebook, Finding the Flavor, new Facebook page. Oh yeah. Okay, and stay tuned to see where I go next. All right, love y'all. Bye. Finding the flavor.